Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. In the month of January, I'm coming to Chennai and I will have a workshop in Chennai as well as in Mumbai. So those who are interested may contact our office. Check the description for details. Some important announcements. The workshop in Mumbai as well as workshop in Chennai. The workshop in Chennai was full already last week. Now Mumbai workshop is also full. Probably, I said next workshop, the fee will be increased from 50,000 to 75,000. Maybe that is one of the reasons why the workshop seats are full. Now this is a technique, where we can use to keep our workshop full. Of course, I didn't do any such tactics. Seriously, my workshop fees has been they're constant for a very, very long time. And change is the only constant. So things have to change over a period of time. And moreover, nowadays, my cost is also higher because I have to fly from Dubai to Chennai to conduct the workshop. Earlier, I used to stay in Chennai and I conduct the workshop there. Okay, so that's about the workshop. So we are just taking few people because they are requesting so much with the assurance that they will get the seat if anybody who subscribe to the workshop if they cancel in the last minute. Right. So that's about the workshop. Now come back about the markets. It was a total disappointing market. And the people say amateurs open the market and professionals close the market. Amateurs open the market by looking at the GIFT Nifty. And the GIFT Nifty was higher because like entire Asian markets were higher, European futures were higher, US futures were higher. So there's a gap up opening. But very important for our market, TT, there's a Trump threat. So Trump has threatened India about a higher tariff if India do not stop buying Russian crude. But as per reports, India has already substantially reduced buying of oil from Russia. I think it is high time that India should come out and tell, we are just stopping it. So otherwise, this Trump threat will linger on. And because of that, the entire IT pack has fallen. To add fuel to the fire, some foreign brokerages came out with a report saying that, reduce the positions in IT stocks. IT stocks are not likely to declare good results. And by next week, by this time, we will know the TCS results. So the next week, most of the IT companies will be coming out with the results. So we will have to wait and see. Then on top of these IT stocks, HDFC Bank. The quarterly business outlook seems to be very bad, and that fell like more than 2%. A more than 2% fall in HDFC Bank, which is supposed to be the number one stock in India, and more than 2% fall in Infosys, that's supposed to be the number one stock in IT sector. And that two stocks alone contributed nearly 100-point fall for Nifty. If you remove these two stocks, the market is still in positive territory. Because of this Venezuela issue, today morning, Reliance Industry hit the fresh all-time high. But again, that stock also came under selling pressure. So finally, the professionals closed the market lower while the amateurs opened the market higher. So always trust the professionals, not the amateurs. Volatility index spiked more than 6%, but still, for tomorrow expiry, the option premiums are very, very pathetic. So just now I saw somebody posted in a social media, at the money short straddle premium is the lowest in the last many months for tomorrow's expiry, one day before expiry. So, market is so convinced that this market is not going to go anywhere. Last 2-3 trading sessions, market moved continuously higher and Nifty closed at all-time high decisively. And then people thought, this is a breakout. And although earlier I said, I'm not convinced about the breakout. So as I told you, for me, two important events. One is US trade deal. The second is a budget. So only after that, the market can break out. But sometimes, in between, it can be a false breakout. So the earlier Nifty high was 26,325. That was taken out last Friday. But today, Nifty not only closed below that 26,325, and also last year high of 26,277. Nifty closed even well below that. So markets, one day some ITC news comes and ITC fell 15% in 2 days, contributing 100 point fall in Nifty. Now Infosys and HDFC Bank falling more than 2% and contributing for 100 point fall in Nifty. So one or the other day, some bad news comes, so that's making sure that the market is not breaking out. At the same time, market is not breaking down also. So at the end of the day, again, we have gone back to a consolidation mode only. So I think this consolidation mode between 25,500 on the downside and 26,500 on the upside is likely to continue. And then next week, we can expect a kind of a breakout or breakdown depending upon the corporate results. So anyway, today is a total disappointing, but at the end of the day, there are some positives. Number one, Trump threat, business outlook very bad for HDFC Bank. Bank Nifty has fallen 500 points from day's high. Nifty future also fell about more than 200 points from intraday high to intraday low. The Nifty future fell more than the Nifty, which means that people are shorting. Despite all these things, FII selling is very, very, very minimal today. So that's something really very, very positive. So maybe if the global cues continue to support the bulls, so there may be, who knows, we might attempt a recovery. But still, today's high has to be watched very, very clearly for a breakout on the higher side. And no need to talk about the open interest, this and that. So I'm sure like 26,200 will be having the highest open interest among the puts, and 26,300 will have a highest open interest among the calls. I'm just telling without even checking it. Right? So it was a very, very volatile day. On a close to close basis, Nifty fell about 65, 70 points. That's not a big deal. But the problem is that expectation and morning gap up. So that is what has created some sort of a problem. So anyway, so we will see from now till I reduced a lot of positions in my long-term options because now the VIX started moving higher. So from now until budget, so I will like to take some positions in long-term options. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.